Good evening and welcome to City News. We're into the final long weekend of the mayoral by-election campaign, and the top candidates are making their final pitches to Toronto voters.
In this election, we have a choice. We could continue with the status quo. We could continue to let this city decline. Or we could choose to come together and build a city that is affordable, more caring, and safer, where everyone belongs.
Meanwhile, the city's former deputy mayor, Anna Byelection, is continuing to question Olivia Chow's economic plan and along with Chow's ties to the NDP.
The City of Toronto is a $16 billion organization, and we have residents facing an affordability and a housing crisis. This is not the time for someone driven by ideology, beholden to a political party, who won't be able to work with the other orders of government. Now is not the time for Olivia Chow.
Former Scarborough MPP Mitzi Hunter is asking Torontonians to consider a new voice to run the city.
Toronto needs change because the systems are not working for people. And that is why I am in this race. Being from Scarborough, I represent that change. I know what it's like being on the outside. And let me tell you, change is not going to come from inside of City Hall. Change will only come from the outside.
Toronto's former police chief Mark Saunders, who has been trailing Olivia Chow in the polls, continues to highlight the difference between his plans and that of the longtime city councillors.
I am knocking on doors and people are telling me that how do we make sure Olivia Chow does not get into the seat? Which is what started me by saying stop Chow now, and now is the answer for that. And I am the answer for that because all of the concerns are right there. When we talk about the contrast, the fact that I will fund the police to make sure that our city is safe, Olivia is going to defund the police. The fact that she will be raising your taxes 25%, that's on average $2,000 per household, and I'm going to freeze taxes to make sure that affordability is something that is key and critical to the taxpayers.
And Brad Bradford spending his Saturday knocking on doors as the Beach's East York councillor makes a final effort to secure enough votes to become mayor. Bradford is calling for less talk and more action at City Hall.
Toronto is tired of waiting. They are tired of waiting for the Eglinton Crosstown to open. They're tired of waiting for the Gardner to rebuild. They're tired of waiting for housing that they can afford. Throughout the course of the campaign, I have focused on common sense, practical solutions that will make a material difference in Torontonians' lives. Finding ways to build more housing for more people faster. Rebuilding the Gardner 2 years sooner by running 24/7 construction.
And for those who did not participate in advance voting, just a reminder that polls are open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. on Monday.